From the WKYC studios, this is Go.
Coming up on 6 o'clock this morning, it is Monday, February 17th. Thank you so much for joining us here, starting your week the right way with us on Go. I'm David Greenberg. Dave and Danita have the morning off. Well, overnight, those temperatures across the area, they dropped. We saw lots of snow in certain areas this weekend. Senior meteorologist Matt Wintz is with us. He is tracking some of this cold and a little bit of snow hanging around as well this morning. Matt, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, David. I'll tell you, things have gone downhill since Sunday morning, right? We brought that snow in area wide, and then we're dealing with snow and cold here this morning. And not everyone has seen snow over the course of the morning hours, but we've had some lake effect around. And boy, if you get underneath this band, especially one out towards Ashtabula County right now, it's really coming down. And we're throwing 40-mile-per-hour winds into it. So we've got visibility near zero within that band. So we've got a weather impact alert that goes through 7 o'clock here this morning. Conditions are starting to improve now. That's the good news, but they're still not great. ODOT's out working hard on the roadways. All the municipalities are as well. Roads are improving, but again, side roads are still a mess here this morning. 20 degrees at Hopkins, still some flakes falling. Feels like 6 right now. This is the band I'm talking about. This went through downtown Cleveland about 3 o'clock. 4 o'clock out towards Geauga, Lake County, putting down a fresh coating. And now it's targeting areas of Lake County and Ashtabula still. Coming down real good from Paynesville. You've been in this for about an hour now. This gets out into the Thompson area, getting out in Ashtabula County as well. Austinburg, you've been in and out of the snow. Out towards Dorset, Harpersfield, you've had some good bursts of snow as well. And then we've got just these quick bursts of snow, but they'll put down a quick coating. One near Parma right now, getting ready to cross the Jennings. And then down towards Litchfield, another burst of snow getting into Medina here shortly. There's more snow down towards Seville, getting into Chippewa area, stretching into Wadsworth right now with another little chunk of snow. Getting into the Wellington area. So bursts of snow, that's kind of what we're dealing with here this morning. Outside of that's just cold. Notice the lake effect coming across the Great Lakes, not off Lake Erie for us. This is coming off Lake Michigan, believe it or not. Powerhouse low up towards New England. There's lots of wind energy with this, and that wind is dragging in some cold air. Still a lot of flooding in Kentucky, lots of wind out towards the east, and a new snowstorm taking shape down towards areas in Missouri. For us, it's a cold air story. We're near 20 degrees right now, but you factor in that wind, which has been real gusty, up near 40-mile-per-hour gusts here this morning. Feels more like 0 at times when that wind blows. And in terms of our forecast today, there's a weather impact alert early. Temps come down today. We'll talk wind chill values throughout the day and when we can finally warm up in the extended. All ahead in the forecast. David?
All right, Matt, thank you. Let's get a look outside this morning now with what conditions are like on those roads. Bring in our Candace Hare. She is live from Garfield Heights. Candace, good morning.
Good morning, David. Yes, it's one of those days, and we have so many of them where it's going to be a little different depending on where you are. I'll give you a look where I am. This is near I-480 in Garfield Heights. You'll see things here not too shabby. Roads are pretty clear. We've seen some plows out this morning trying to make sure that these roads are as drivable as possible, and they've been doing a great job out in this area in particular. And you know, ODOT's really been working hard. I saw in the most recent update they said nearly 920 crews. They remain out there continuing to work through these early hours of the morning, and they report that roads in the area up here in Northeast Ohio, they are improving. But there still are some heavier pockets of snow that are scattered throughout the area. One main thing you want to be aware of is changing conditions, because where you are 1 minute, it might be a little bit different when you go to the next spot.
It's important to give yourself that extra travel time and also increase your following distance with amongst the cars around you, not just our snowplows.
That extra minute of giving yourself some room with those other cars with those plows, that's going to be one of the main things we're dealing with this morning, David. And again, just being careful. We say this all the time, but we know some of those on-ramps, those off-ramps, those intersections, they can get a bit slushy, so you're going to want to take it easy there.
Yeah, you stole the words right out of my mouth, Candace. Take it nice and slow around those slippery bends. Candace, thank you, and stay warm. Well, this morning now, first responders, they're closely watching the Chagrin River as temperatures rise this week. Ice jams could lead to potential flooding in East Lake and in Willoughby. The jams formed more than 2 weeks ago, and at one point last weekend seemed to be moving along the river, but with heavy snow and more freezing temperatures, it seems that things are now back to where they started.
It sounds like a freight train coming through. It's loud. I mean, they're crawling over each other. They're coming, and you just get out of the way.
Willoughby Hills Fire Chief Robert Gandy tells 3 News they've considered all options for trying to destroy the jams, like even using water from a ladder truck to knock off some of the ice. But with obstacles like trees and power lines, he says it's hard for crews to get down to the ice. Well, we're staying on top of all your winter weather for you this morning. Catch the latest updates on advisories, snow accumulations, impacts to your travel. Just go to WKYC.com. Be sure to download that 3 News app as well.